Just to update that this video is extracted from the our member audio or member stream, right? Where I do the personalized training. So it may contain some extra talks just for at that time because it is just a cutout from that whole video of 1 hour. Okay. As always, do consider subscribing to the channel. 92% of people are not subscribing after watching the video. It does help the content creator, right? And if you're coming from Google search and if this video helps you, don't forget to give super thanks and always like and subscribe. Don't forget to ask any question in the comment section. I do reply to all of the them. Thank you. But since we are covering that part, I will also cover one more important part is something called uh, data store. Okay,
Okay.
so what is data store do is data store is something like your chat gpt. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and it enables you to load pdf, html, okay,
Okay.
csv in question and answer format, okay, and text files. Okay, so basically, what you have to do to enable any of the machine learning, sorry, basically to use Vertex.ai, okay, which is Google product, like ChatGPT is Open.ai product, right? So
Yes.
Vertex.ai is Google product which use. So they use something called data stores, okay. So what exactly you have to do is you have to create uh, your whatever the name that you want to give. So let's say I give FAQ over here, okay, and I can select whatever the things that you want to select over here, region. Okay. Now over here, what you have to do is create a data store. Okay. So I will not create a data store. I already have created because it takes around 15 to 20 minutes to create one load of one PDF. Okay. But I will show you what exactly it is there. So there are three categories over here, right? One is website, one is a cloud storage, and another is by calling a API. Okay. So if you select a website, right, something like this, okay, you have to give the URL over here. Now the challenge is that URL has to be owned by you. What I mean, so let's say if I give URL of IRCTC, right? So IRCTC FAQ is there. So this one. So if I give URL like this one, right? What Google says, you have to verify this site, right? So somewhere it is mentioned like you have to verify it. Is it allowing now? So IRCTC. Let's see, huh? If it allows me to create. It's allowing. It should not.
What does it mean connected apps? Once you create it, will we got connect?
Yeah, means any dialog flow using those data store.
Okay.
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 Okay. So if let's see if it is get created. So create a data store. What I was trying to say, one is this one. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Website URL. I think it was required. Not sure when they have changed it. Okay. Indexing a website tag days. Be sure you test your release before. Okay. Hmm. Okay. So one is the FAQ. Yeah. See over here. Now I'm getting that error. So you need to verify the ownership of the domain. When I say domain, right? So this is the domain isctc.co.in, right? So until unless you own the website, only then you can train it. Otherwise, you can't train it. Okay. So that is what I wanted to show you. But there is another alternative is there. If you want to integrate your uh, what do you say HTML pages, right? What you have to do is how to delete, 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 delete. So website is there that we I show you, right? And another is something called cloud storage. Okay, so over here what they are mentioning is something like you can specify PDF, HTML, text, and doc and PPT. Okay, so few of them are still in preview. Okay, so basically recommended to use these three, and CSV also in FAQ format. FAQ format matlab one row will be containing question and another,
Hmm.
sorry, one column will be containing the question, another column will containing the answer, and each row will be having only two column, one question one answer, one question one answer,
Okay.
that way. Okay, now another one is something called linked JSON. You can convert your whole, means this is also what you call in chat GPT also, or in the AML world, called indexing. Okay, so they, what it does is, this is actually going high level with respect to technical, but just to give you overview what exactly it does. So what chat GPT or any of the machine learning recommend is called indexing. Okay, what they do is you give a PDF of, let's say, 1,000 pages. Okay, so what they do is they using the, again, Python you have to use for that, and they index the whole PDF, let's say 1,000 page, into small chunk of JSON. Okay, so that it contains relevant data in one JSON. Another, so let's say one paragraph, one chapter into one JSON, something like that. That algorithm is there with the machine learning, and they create JSON files for you that you can upload. Okay, so this is also one of the mechanism. Basically, this is for unstructured data, right? You don't know what exactly to contain and what. So it will create a unstructured to structured kind of a structured data or structured JSON files for you. Okay. So again, this is not in our scope, but I'm just telling what exactly it does. And another one is the CSV. Okay, so CSV, again, FAQ data format. This is also the same thing, but they have also mentioned over there. But you can select this one. Okay. Now, how to upload a file? So uh, if you have used the cloud space, right, or like GCP or Amazon, AWS cloud, or Azure, right? So everybody have their own file storage system. Okay. So right now over here, what we are using is GCP, and GCP use something called bucket. Okay, so it's pretty simple. You go to GCP, okay, and you search for bucket. And if you're using Amazon, it use something called S3, okay. And in Azure, it's, I think, file. I forgot what was the name. Okay. So what you have to do is just create a folder, right? So this is like your whole bucket, right? And you can upload a file. So you create a bucket. I will not create, I have already created one. So just give the name and just click on create. It will create a folder for you. Okay, means a bucket. Kind of a, from Windows world, it is a creating a folder. Okay. Now in that, once you created the particular bucket, you can upload a file. So click upload a file, select the file, and let's see if I have anything small file.
It's for FAQ file, right?
No, no, it can be any document also. Okay, so let's say I'm connecting this Amazon Connect console fundamental, or okay, let's do that. Okay, so you will see that it gets uploaded in few seconds. One file successfully uploaded. You can see the file over here, right? Now what I will do, I will go back over here and I will structure unstructured data. Let's open that file also so that you get the exposure, what exactly is there. So we uploaded this one, right? And it contains, I think, a PDF document about the what is Amazon Connect console fundamentals, little bit details over here, and just one page. Okay. What I will do, I will go over here. Now over here I can select a file. Okay, since I'm just going to train the model for one file, I will select where I uploaded. So it is under over there. I will select this. Excuse me. Now continue. Okay. So it's asked for the data store name. So I will say AWS Connect, just that. Okay. The next thing comes into the picture is something called document processing option. Okay. So now if you see your this document, right? It does not contain a image which you need to parser, right? It all contain only text, right? So you can go with the digital parser. If there is something called architecture diagram or something is there, right? Then you can select OCR parser, okay? And then there is something called layout parser. I forgot the term what it means. Okay, so digital parser is default for unless your different parser. What? Okay, so this is that. This is OCR if your PDF content images, that is what. And layout parser if your content plan to use or real time argument generation, right? So something like that. Oh, okay, okay. So it also does. Oh, I didn't know that. So they have added something there. So I was talking about that JSON one, right? So they have also included this RAG. Oops. Okay.
What is this RAG?
A real-time argumented something like that. So what they do is that is what the JSON file I was saying, right? They create a chunks, right? So over here you can see turn on the chunking and upload your own chunk means, but then you have to guide the description like what exactly the JSON file will be, how much chunking you have to do, and all this details you have to add. So they are upgrading this thing, I think. So that's why that earlier it used to be two only, where it went only two options. Now I think this is
Mhm.
they are adding. Okay, I think it's still in preview. Not sure if it is fully added. And another is bring your own past document. So this is okay, new thing. I have to try out. I have not tried how long it takes. Okay. But yeah, by default, go with digital until unless if your PDF document contains an image. Okay, because there is a cost involved to each and every operation that you're performing. Okay, that you have to keep in
Mhm.
mind. Okay, and once you do a create, it will upload the document to vertex.ai. It will do its task, and it takes time. Okay, so what I have done is I've already created. We will see that one by the end of the tutorial if it is available. I think I have added this one September. Yeah. So what I've done, I have already created earlier on September this structured FAQ. By the way, let's keep it open so that we know if it is done or not. One thing to note is Excel still in progress. Okay. Excel, what do you say? Handling. So right now PDF and all this thing you can do. Excel is still pending. Okay. And why I'm saying is because Excel is one of the major use cases for chatbot world, right? That you
Yes.
can leverage. Okay, but I already have something called test FAQ, which is nothing but if I go back to my chatbot. And so I already uploaded something called this document FAQ PDF, okay, which contains details about what is corona and blah 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 blah, all the FAQs that it contain. Okay. So what I will do, just for the testing purpose, I will connect with this one. Okay. And once I do that, it is already been trained.
So it will do voice out and as well as
Text out.
rich
Yeah.
UI also, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Not rich UI, just the responses in the text.
Just a response. Okay.
Okay. So I have connected this one, and what I will do is I will click preview. Okay.
Mhm.
So what it does is it brings back me to Dialogflow CX and to the agent where I want to enable it. Okay. So you can close this one. Okay. Now the thing is where you want to enable it, right? So let's say after hi, welcome, right? I want to enable it over here. Now for that, what you have to do is go down and add a state handler, and you can see over here data stores, right? Once you do that, click apply, right? Uh, Scroll down, and what you will see over here is you have to select. So for us, it was unstructured data, right? AWS Connect is done. Uh, oh, AWS Connect is also done. Okay, so do let's do the first AWS Connect because that is one that we are added, right? So this is the one which we added, right? AWS Connect recently, and we will be getting response in this one. Okay. Now you can have multiple responses coming back like based on the confidence. So this is the first, and this will be second. So it gives around 10 responses for each question asked by user. Okay. So we can say that first match and second match. Okay. Something like this, and click on save. Okay. Now if we do test agent, Amazon Connect, what is there? So we will ask what is agent hierarchy. So we will say hi, and I will say what is, let's see if it returns something. No. What exactly is the question? Agent oh, access control. Sorry. This document is about access control. Uh, Access control agent hierarchies. Hmm. Well, okay, let's ask something which is exactly using over here. Tag based access control. Did I click save? What just happened? Okay. What? Please state which product you are looking for.
How come tag based control access?
Wait, let me just confirm where if you are added. We have added to after hi, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's test again. Mhm. It's going over there. Mm, Security profile. Let's see this one. Agent training completed. Oh, but we have not connected that one. Sorry, 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 sorry. No, it is connected, no? Yeah, it is connected. Mm, import document. Okay, let's try with the FAQ one that I know it works. So if I go over here and select, instead of that, I select the test FAQ, click save, and test engine. Hi. Okay, this one is returning properly. Okay, there is nothing response coming for the second one, so that's why it came like that. So the first one returned properly, but why this one is not returning anything? So if I do like this, go back and select AWS Connect and reset. Mhm. Somehow it's going to the ask product name of Flipkart order menu. So if we disable that one, disable, no option to disable. And test agent replay. Okay, now it returns. Okay, so somehow it was going to that intent, maybe due to the confidence score, preference given to the that one. So now it started to return. So let's see another one what we are trying. Something like tag based access control, right? Reset high, and if I give this, I'm getting the response. Okay. So now it has started working. Okay. So that intent was causing the problem rather than anything with the training of that one. Okay. So this is how we enable FAQ and HTMLs and all this thing. Okay. So the HTML, either you own the domain, or what you have to do is using some mechanism, store these pages as a HTML. Okay. Manually, and then upload it if you want to do for HTML. Okay. Just wanted to let you know, if you don't own the domain and just for the POC, if you want to do that thing, that you do. One thing is that if you give, like say this one, right, this as a page, what Dialogflow do, or the basically agent builder do, is you don't have to specify all the paths, right? It goes and find each and every pages. Okay, but if you did give the path, it will only look for the pages which is in the FAQ page, this one. Okay, so this is how it works. Like it's kind of a star where it will find, try to find all the pages which is there in the domain, like the Google do, right? If you do something like in Google search, it do the indexing, like it will
Okay.
try to find the site map and it will try to load everything. But if you give a specific URL, it will try find over here. And also it reload in every 24 hours. Okay, so if any question is updated automatically in the website, it automatically loads in within the 24 hours. Okay, so that functionality is inbuilt within the agent builder. Okay, uh, so yeah, that is what with respect to data stores.